Lainey Wilson's walking in the studio now. Let's play some of her number ones. Here is Heart Like a Truck from Lainey.
I got a heart like a truck.
Here's Things a Man Ought to Know.
Yeah, I know a few things a man ought to know.
Here's Wait in the Truck with Hardy.
Wait in the truck.
And here's Never Say Never with Cole Swindell.
Say never with you, I end up together with you.
And here is, probably her next number one, Watermelon Moonshine.
Drinking watermelon moonshine.
So let's get to her now. Here she is, Lainey Wilson.
On the Bobby Bones Show now.
Lainey Wilson.
Lainey, how the heck are you?
I'm good.
You know, the fancier you get, the bigger your hats get.
I know, and the bigger my head gets. No,
Well, it's like she's holding the earphone up to her ear. I get it. When you have a cool hat, you don't want to take your...
Well, you don't want to see what's underneath this hat. That's why I'm doing this. I'm looking like Mariah Carey over here.
What do you mean? Like all your hair?
You know how she's in the studio? She's like always got it like right up to her ear.
Oh, to her ear, yeah.
Yeah,
See, that's
yeah.
the problem. The feedback. Do the bottom ear to your ear. Can you do that? It's going to go into the microphone. Boom.
There we go.
I just engineered
Look
it.
at you.
Tell
Problem
iHeart
solved.
I'm engineering here.
Engineer.
That's right. I don't know. When I saw that you were nominated for 9 CMAs, it's so cool, but it's also so weird because you work so hard for so long, and you struggle for a long time.
Yep.
And then it feels like opportunity meets hard work and circumstance. And it's like, boom, there goes Lainey,
I know.
shot out of a cannon.
No, it does feel like the stars like have aligned, and it seems like they just keep aligning over and over and over again. It's hard for me to wrap my head around, to be honest with you.
Are you ever like, seriously? Like, this is...
Yes, but I will tell you too, I do feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I mean, it seems like it was last year that I was over at your house and we were doing the podcast.
No, seriously. I
You
mean,
know?
even before that, it was you were over at the house teaching me how to do a dance when you didn't
know.
have a song out.
What year was that? Was that 19?
It's 1936.
Back in 1936.
But it's like you've worked so hard and you've always been this talented and you've always been as lovely. But again, it's like the circumstance and the songs.
That's right.
And like it is lined up. And so you got 9 nominations for the CMAs, which is crazy and awesome. But to me, what I was delightfully surprised by was the Entertainer of the Year nomination.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that one. It's crazy. The truth is we have played. Golly, by the time this year is over, I think we'll have played about 160 something shows. So I've definitely not played I haven't played a bunch of stadium shows, but when you count up the amount of people who have been at these shows, it's been a lot of folks that we have played for this year. We played clubs, we played stadiums with Luke. We're out on the road with Hardy right now. We have done everything you can imagine this year.
It's so cool. When I see doing Wrangler, is Wrangler, is that a partner?
Yep.
That's when you know
Oh, yeah.
she's killing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes me happy. When you
I
get
love me some Wranglers.
when you get paid for doing things you would already do anyway,
That's right.
that's when you know, because you're not faking it. You're not doing anything you wouldn't have been doing anyway. But a company,
No.
a big company, doesn't matter who, just Wrangler at this point with you,
Mm-hmm.
said, we'd like to invest in you to help us. And you're already doing that's when I'm so proud for you.
Thank you.
And
It
you
does
just-
make a lot of sense just because, me and my sister, we were riding horses before we could walk. And, my parents had us in a pair of Wranglers.
Can I address something controversial? I'm not going to tell you what it is. I just need you to say yes or no.
Yep.
Good, cool. And I know this is not true what people say, but some people say you fake your accent. I know that's not true. Do you ever see that?
Yes, and that's why I don't look at the comments anymore, because when they start talking about my accent, I start feeling like they talk about my family, and then I'm ready to fight.
Okay, well, I've never seen them talk about your family, but I do occasionally, sometimes, if we have a clip and they're like, is her accent real?
Yeah.
Her accent has always been exactly as it is.
This would be too much to keep up with, Bobby.
Right. The
Yes.
consistency.
My
about
gosh,
it.
y'all.
It's
And-
why I try not to lie, because it's not that I'm too good for it. I just can't remember all the time. I'd have to remember all these
No.
lies. Can you imagine you having to stay with a fake accent?
What you see is what you get. I guess the truth is, when I'm around 30 years from now and I'm still talking this way, people will finally shut up.
Does it get thicker because when I get sleepier or tired or I'm home for a while in Arkansas,
Oh, my gosh.
it definitely gets thicker.
Yes. And the truth is, I probably have kept my accent because I talk to my family a whole lot. I FaceTime them every day. I'm really close with them. And the truth is, all 200 of my people in my town in Baskin talk this way. You could go 15, 20 minutes up the road and people sound different, but there's all kind of different accents in Louisiana. I mean, you got Cajun, you got a little bit of everything.
A lot of people think she's from Germany, and it's just not true.
Oh,
She
no,
is
no.
from Louisiana.
Right.
Somebody was like, "You're from Australia?" I was like, "What? Y'all?
Hey,
No,
so
I'm redneck."
let's talk about Watermelon Moonshine for a second, because you wrote this with a couple guys I know, Jordan Schmidt and
Yep.
Josh Kerr. So you write this song, you three are in a room. I don't know. I'm always, before we play it, I'm just curious about who comes in, how does the idea come about? How long does it take to write the song?
Yep. Well, Josh had the idea.
He was drinking.
Yeah, he was drinking. He was drinking. No, actually, he was zoomed in. Me and Jordan were
From prison, 'cause he
Yeah,
was drinking.
he
He
was
got
in
pulled.
prison, and drinking some of that watermelon moonshine. Somebody snuck in for him.
Right.
He had this idea, and immediately me and Jordan were like on board, just because we had all kind of had a similar story, a similar situation about somebody that we were crazy about back in the day. And when you felt like nothing else mattered, like you were sure that you were going to end up with this person, and you had that bottle of something buried in the back seat, and you drank the whole thing and hoped your mom and daddy didn't smell it on you when you walked back through the house. It just was a story that resonated with us. So, of course, we started talking about Strawberry Wine and how that song was an important song growing up. That was kind of like our anthem when we thought about that nostalgic kind of love. And we wanted to do something kind of similar, there's never going to be another Strawberry Wine. I'm going to just tell you that. But have a song for people like that where they can just listen to it and go back.
You eat crawfish?
Do I eat crawfish? Heck yeah, do you?
Yeah. You probably a little more than me, just being from Louisiana. In Arkansas, we eat a lot of crawfish, but it's not our main thing. Like, you guys make it and eat it.
Oh, it's like,
I feel like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
yeah, you put it in a biscuit.
Do you suck the heads?
I don't do that. Now, I've got a lot of family members that do that.
too.
That just sounds
It feels
weird, and it's
weird.
just a little too far for me.
And it's supposed to be like super tape. But it's just weird
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
to suck the head.
No, I'm not.
Did you guys have crawfish like broils or boils?
Oh yeah, I had a crawfish bowl.
Did you-
I actually had a crawfish bowl for my senior graduation party, and I had a bunch of crawfish. I had a DJ. I had a cookie cake. Invited my whole graduating class, and nobody showed up.
Wait,
Oh.
how many were in your
Boom.
graduating
Not
class?
many. I mean, 24, but still.
Oh,
That's
wow.
23 no's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dang, cookie cake.
All I heard was cookie cake.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I feel sad for you. But still, cookie cake.
Yeah.
How underappreciated is the cookie cake from the Great American Cookie Company?
It's the Great American Cookie.
yeah.
Period.
It's you go to the mall.
I don't want a cookie cake from anywhere else.
Like I just want a slice at the mall.
a double doozy.
And you want to go? Oh, you got the cookies
Oh, with the
mush,
icing in the
mush
middle.
in the middle. Yeah. See, I needed the cookie cake, and I'd get the one with a lot of icing, and then scoop off like 3/4 of it, but make it perfectly across the top.
Yeah. I get that.
Oh man, the cookie cake was awesome. When do you stop? When do you take a break?
Well, November is a little bit slower because I'm gonna be in the studio.
Working on new stuff.
Yeah. So the truth is, like, it's starting to kind of settle down a little bit towards the end of the year. January and February is when I'll really be kind of taking a pause, working on new music, but not traveling a whole lot.
What's the coolest thing that you've got to show your family?
Oh my gosh, my new house and my land, because that's something that my family takes a lot of pride in. You know, Daddy's a farmer, and just kind of showing them like, hey, look what I did, and it's just a proud moment for them, to just, you know, for all of us to kind of be able to celebrate together. And the truth is, they don't really know a whole lot about the industry, and they're we're kind of all learning as we go. But they don't know what a whole lot of things mean when I say, "Hey, we just won this or this." They don't really get it completely, but they like to see it with their own eyes, kind of thing.
Do you feel like you're happy now?
I am happy. I am very happy. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that this past year has not been hard and a whirlwind, especially dealing with my daddy's health in the middle of all this, which I've heard from a lot of other artists too, that it's like, it seems like when you're killing it, when you're like on top of the world, that other things are kind of happening along with it. And maybe that's the Lord's way of making sure I keep one foot on the ground. I don't know, but it's been hard. It's been busy, but these are the moments that I've dreamed about and prayed for, and you dang right, if an opportunity comes my way, I'm taking it.
Well, you're killing it.
Thank you.
It's awesome to see. I tell you every single time, but every time you come in, just a little more of a star. And I don't want to look you in the eyes. It's getting to that point too where I feel nervous looking in the eyes because I don't need Lainey's people coming up to me. We said don't look. You look her in the chin when she's
They're
on your
gonna roll
show.
me in one of those boxes in here next time.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, friend.
Song with all of it. So new music wise, like when are you doing something? When's something new existing?
I don't know exactly when something will be coming out, but like I said, in November I'll be working on new music. The truth is, I was working on new music before the record Bell Bottom Country even came out. I already was writing for songs for then because I knew that my time was going to be slim, and I knew that with a crazy touring schedule like it is right now, that you're just not going to have a whole lot of time to write that third record. So next year.
I saw you doing the Nashville's Big Bash.
Yeah, it's going to be a big old bash.
Have you done it yet?
Yes.
Did you?
Not
I
live.
did year one.
Yep.
Did you do year one? We do year one? Or you do year two? Last year was year two.
I did year 2.
Okay. Got it.
Yep.
They didn't bring me back.
They didn't.
They offered me less money. Who does that?
Come on now.
Exactly. You offered me more
Yeah,
money.
y'all get with it.
You offered me less money, and I said no.
Hey, I've been there.
How do you handle
She's
that?
going up, I'm going down. Did
say
you hear her?
no.
She went, I've been there. I've been in the tough
Yeah,
times.
yeah, I've been
Dang.
there.
Lainey's not feeling sorry for me. Oh, how the times have changed.
I can't cut you no slack.
Lainey, congratulations.
Thank you, friend.
On all of it, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Okay.
Congratulations. We'll see you at the CMAs at least.
All
All right,
right.
there she is. Lainey Wilson, everybody. Good job.
Thanks, y'all.
It's a Bobby Bones show.